Okay, I know my lighting is not the best, okay? But I pray to give y'all this message as quickly as possible. So, about a week ago, I seen a little collage that was made of all of the celebrities that had, well, I'm not going to say it was all of the celebrities because there were a few more. However, this collage that was made was of celebrities that had passed in 2022. And what really caught me was that they were all men. All of them. All of them. So it got me to thinking about how we are losing our men in droves, whether it be gang violence, whether it be um, domestic violence, whether it be we're losing them um, at war. Um, the list really is going on and on. Not only are we um, losing them at war and different things, but I just ran across a video, and I may be under a rock, okay? But I don't watch a lot of live TV, okay? But there's a young man by the name of Terrence Caffey, I believe. I might be butchering it. I'm so sorry. But I watched him die on on the camera, and the police officer had his knee in his back again. Here we go again, right? But ladies, our prayer warriors, I'm gonna need y'all for just a little while to stop arguing with the guys. Stop being mad about who they left us for. Stop being mad about um, the child support payments for a minute and cover our men. I am raising 3 young men. 3. My father is gone to be with the Lord. I'm not glad that he's gone, but with the way of the world, he would have really had a hard time dealing with this. So a part of me is glad. And I don't have to worry about him being subject to some of the things that's going on right now. But the 3 young men that I am raising, I'm scared. I'm scared. And I don't want to allow this fear that is being instilled in us right now. We have to cover our men. We may not be able to walk them hand in hand through life, but a praying woman, it's something about a praying mother, okay? So we really need to put our animosities down for just a little bit and focus on what's going on here. Because it's sad. I remember when my son was 12. He's 20 now. I went into the city to visit a friend, and we no longer stayed in the city anymore. We had been gone for a little while. However, I was going to go visit, and him and the other and my friends' children, they decided they wanted to walk to the candy store, which was down the street and around the corner. Like, not too. I mean, like, they would have been back in probably 10 minutes. 3 minute walk there, 3 minutes in the store, 3 minutes back. But by the time they got to the corner and turned the corner, it wasn't 2 minutes, and I do mean 2 minutes, before my son and the other three boys were running around the corner. Now, I'm still in front of the house. They have not, they just left my eyesight. They come running around the corner like the devil is after. And right behind them running the corner, I see cars coming. Now, when I tell you, I am not the parent that says, "Oh, my kid can't do." I'm no, 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 no. Because if something sounds strange in your story, I don't want to hear that. But it wasn't enough time for them to get into anything. It wasn't enough time. And when I tell you, this man jumped out of his car, grabbed my son by his back, ran around me, threw my son into the iron gate that was in front of her house. And I'm hollering, "Let him go. He's only 12 years old. I'm his mother. Talk to me." The fear that was in me at that moment, I cannot describe. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of young men who's out here doing the most. However, there's a lot of young men that's getting caught up in the sheer fact that you don't look the way I want you to look, and you're not dressed the way I want you to be dressed, or you're not driving what I think you should be driving. I mean, I have, even myself as a woman, have been in some situations where I wasn't doing anything. This was in my youth. And it never got to a point of being where my human rights were violated. But y'all, women, we got to pray over our babies. We got to pray over the men in general. We do. Because when they say it's a war and they may not come home, it's real. And the more that we fight back and forth, to be honest with you, we don't even need protection. I mean, like condoms. Because the more that we fight, the more that we argue back and forth, the more separation comes. There won't be any babies to get made in a little while because we hate each other. I know that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. But We won't have any men to reproduce with because they're going to be dead, gone, and in jail. There is a war, and we need to be praying over our males. Because regardless of what we think, and hopefully they come back around, but regardless of what we think, we still need them. And I don't even care if you are straight, by, whatever. These are your brothers. These are your uncles. Pray over these men.